Okay, this video is on finding volumes of prisms and right cylinders, and also um, pyramids and cones, finding the volume. So let's go and take a look. The volume that we had on our chart was the area of the base times the height. Now, the base in this case, if you leave this rectangular prism as it is, would be the top here, right? Top or bottom, and they both have the same dimensions. So this would be 4, 3.5, 4, 3.5 all the way around. All we have to do is find the area of this base, and because it's a rectangle, that's length times width. So we can multiply 4 times 3.5 times the height, which is given as 2. Now, the two numbers that you definitely want to multiply together first here are the 2 and the 3.5. If you double 3.5, that's 4 times 7, which is 28, and this is feet. But now since we're talking about volume, this is going to be cubic feet, right? Now, because it is a rectangular prism, a box basically, we can use this form, which you've seen in previous years. The volume is equal to length times width times height. When you plug in these numbers, the length being 4, the width being 3.5, and the height being 2. If you look, this is exactly the same as what we have here, right? So either way that you do it, if you do have a rectangular prism like this, a box, you can just multiply all the lengths together, length, width, height, and that will give the air volume to you without having to get the base. But you can use the formula for it. Let's go on to another problem, right? Now then, we've got an isosceles triangle. An isosceles triangle, we need to find the area of the triangle, but let's write down the formula for volume. It's base times height. The area of the base, in this case, since it's a triangle, it's 1/2 the base of the triangle and the height of the triangle times the height of the prism. Note that H there in black and the H in green with the little triangle. Those are different. You get two different heights. It's an isosceles, right? So this is the base and the height are both 14. So 14, 14 times the height of this thing is 20, the height of the prism. Well, now then, we get 14 times 14 times 1/2 times 20. Well, if you multiply 14 times 14, that's 196. And then multiplying 1/2 times 20, that's 10. So this would be 1,960. And the units would be centimeters, again, cubed, because we're talking about volume. Here's another problem. Now we've got a cylinder. Same formula, but it'll be a little bit more exact because we know the area of the base is always pi r squared. So we'll put that in here times the height of the cylinder. Well, the radius is not the 2.3. The 2.3 is the diameter. So we need to plug in 1.15 because that's half of the 2.3 squared times the height, which is 7.2. Now this is not going to be nice numbers, so I'm not going to leave it in terms of pi, but I'm going to take the 1.15, square it, times 7.2 times pi, doing all this on the calculator at one time, and this comes out to be 29.914, and again, because this is volume, it'll be millimeters cubed.